Playing XCOM 2 can often feel a lot like this. Sometimes more like this. But at its best, like this. Which begs the question, how can we make XCOM 2 an enjoyable experience, rather than one that makes us rage? Well, that's the point of this video. I'm going to show you 21 ways to dominate XCOM 2. Increase your aim stats. I think aim is the most important stat in the game. I don't know about you, but the way I die most often is when I miss shots, or if the aliens dodge my attacks. Now, increased aim means you miss less often, and if you can get your aim to 100%, then aliens can't dodge that, because 100% means they can't dodge. So suddenly, stun lancers, Archons become less dangerous when they can't dodge 3 attacks in a row. The best way to increase aim is to attach scopes, preferably get the advanced scope, or if you can, the superior scope, that's the best one, and then get PCS perception. You want, again, the superior one. These are both going to boost your aim. How do we get hold of these? Well, you can pick them up on missions when the aliens drop them, and so you want Vulture to make sure you increase the amount of things the aliens drop. But I would recommend that you visit the black market every month, because every month the black market refreshes itself and you may well find yourself a superior scope or superior PCS perception. And what you will find is that when all your troops have scopes, they will just hit more, and the enemy will dodge less, and your team will be so much better. Remember this, mimic beacons save lives. Mimic beacons are for the occasion where you think, I've just made a move and now I regret my life decisions. They are the equivalent of a Monopoly get out of jail free card. Aliens will prioritise shooting mimic beacons. That means if they see them, they will shoot at it no matter what is in front of them. Don't ask me why, it's perhaps the most fake looking thing ever created. But for some reason aliens are obsessed with the thing and they will shoot at it until it's dead. They can soak up 2, 3, maybe even 4 shots if you're fortunate. So get one as soon as possible. I say get 2, heck, get as many as possible. Make things personal. I've played this game where I used just the bog standard troops, but I've also played the game where I've personalised my troops. So I've done their hair, I've done their face, I've changed their names. Let me tell you, you'll be more careful and you won't throw your guys into like dangerous spots if you spent time customising them. So it sounds stupid, but it really does make a difference. Customise your troops because you will use them in a better way. Use the Force. Psyonic troops are by far the most powerful troops in the game. Perhaps their greatest strength is that they're so adaptable. They can guarantee damage. They can stasis the most powerful unit. They can cause insanity. They can do so many things. Unlike, for example, the Grenadier, Psyonic troops can reuse their abilities, which keeps them hitting hard even late on in missions, whereas the Grenadier has used up all their grenades. Dominate is easy mode. Your Psyonic Trooper can only use domination once per mission. This is because it's ridiculously good, and I would say borderline broken. Get hold of something with lots of armour, and you have your very own punch bag, meat shield, scout, damage dealer, pet. Here's another tip. Bring a second Psyonic Trooper and you can do it twice, and have 2 pets. Here's an added trick. If you bring a medic along, you can continually heal your punch bag to make him last all the longer. Let me tell you, it will make you smile. So dominate to dominate. Magic bullets. All the special ammunition is quite good, but I would give a special shout out to bluescreen rounds and armour piercing rounds. Bluescreen rounds will make it seem like robots are made out of tissue paper. Armour piercing rounds will allow you to shoot out of concealment and ignore pesky armour. They're particularly good on your phantom rangers. Let others make mistakes. Watch other people playing the game so you can laugh when they make mistakes and now know that you don't have to do that. You can watch my series if you like. It'll be the one at the end of this video. Roll the dice. Install the Advanced Warfare Center early and roll the dice on an upgrade outside your class. When your troops are promoted, the Advanced Warfare Center means that they can gain a trait outside of their class. It's not always good, but sometimes you hit the jackpot. This can lead to super soldiers. I had a Grenadier with cereal, which was fun. These little upgrades can make a big difference early on and even into the late game. The holy grail of region bonuses. Now you can't plan for this, but if you get it, it's awesome. Most region bonuses are okay. You know, they're nice to have, but they're not particularly awesome, except one. Armed to the Teeth is the best region bonus by far. It gives you an extra mod slot to every weapon, which makes you so much stronger. So for example, you can have a sharpshooter with a scope, with an extended mag, with a repeater. Combine this with Serial or Killzone, and lots of aliens will be turning into soup. Multi-kill. There are two abilities that you should prioritise and try and get hold of. Serial for the sharpshooter and Reaper for the ranger allow you to kill multiple enemies in one turn. Just make sure you spread out the damage using the rest of your troops and then let these guys sweep up the rest. Like or dislike this video. Be charitable and like this video so others will see this video and survive in this game. If you prefer they die again and again a miserable death and accuse RNG of making XCOM unplayable, dislike it. If you have a top tip, let us know in the comments. Special abilities are for a crisis. If you're in a crisis, surrounded, too many groups awake and trying to kill you, that's the time to use your abilities, grenades, whatever you've got. Don't save them for later. It's highly unlikely that you will ever have 2 crises in a mission. So use everything in your power at the crucial moment. Don't keep a ranger in concealment because it might be useful later. Not if your team are dead, it won't. Learn what special grenades do. Do a bit of research on grenades and learn what they do. For example, the flashbang grenade disorientates enemies so that they will miss more, it removes overwatch, and it stops mind control. A flashbang will prevent a stun lancer using their blade, an officer their grenade, a muton from counter-attacking blades, and psionic troops from using their special abilities. The acid grenade is great at stripping armour and does additional damage over the next turns, particularly good versus robots. The gas grenade slows down enemy movement, goes through walls, hurts over time, and reduces the enemy's aim. The EMP bomb does loads of damage to robots, but it also has a chance of stunning them for 2 turns. And the incendiary grenade sets people on fire. Prod the berserker. Did you know if you shoot a berserker and you send it into blind rage, it will attack the nearest thing to it, even if that thing happens to be another alien? There's nothing quite as fun as seeing a berserker pound an alien trooper into pulp instead of one of your guys. Escape the fire. When you're set on fire, hunker down to put it out, or run into water. That's so obvious, none of you will have not known that, right? The trick to retaliation missions. How much do you hate retaliation missions? Don't they feel impossible, like the game is out to get you? Well, you need to use the easy way. Get a phantom ranger, then get a trooper with battle scanners or a specialist with scanning protocol. Now, this is how you do it. You chuck a scanner down over an area, reveal all the faceless, and then run around with your concealed ranger and free all the idiots that crouch down and don't move and just wait for aliens to kill them. Sorry, I mean civilians. You will thank me later. Shoot out the walls. If you have a mission that is hack a workstation, save a VIP from a room, or destroy an alien relay, save a grenade. Instead of getting in close, it's usually easier to stand at a distance, shoot a fat hole in the wall, and get the job done from far away. Overwatch traps are overrated. As a general rule, don't overwatch out of concealment. You want to prioritise which troops to hit. Now your soldiers, being the wise fellows that they are, tend to be stupid and shoot the wrong enemies. They either spread out their shots and kill nothing, or they shoot the weakest unit out there. It's better to use your best shot out of concealment and then react from there. It's a trap. XCOM 2 tries to trap you, or trick you. It wants you to shoot things that aren't really a threat. For example, the Codex nearly always does the big bubble first of all, which is as annoying but doesn't hurt your troops at all. Shoot the things that will shoot you next turn, and then focus on whatever is left. The same rule applies to Archons. If you don't shoot them, they'll do blazing pinions, which is easily avoided. Basically ignore them till the next turn. Create a Sniper King. Adds extra rounds to your sharpshooter, so he's got 6 shots, and then use Killzone, and this gives a potential 6 hits a turn sniper. And if you had 2 snipers with 2 kill zones with extra rounds, you can get in 12 hits in a turn. Add a phantom ranger to the team so that you can set up that kill zone correctly. Perfect hacking. At the start of the game, hacking can seem extremely unlikely to succeed. Don't let this put you off though. There are a number of ways to easily increase the hack stats for your specialist. The hack stats on your specialist will improve by 5 on every promotion. If you're carrying a skulljack and have researched skull mining, then that will increase your hacking by 25. A gremlin Mark II will increase your hack stat by 20 and a Mark III by 40. And always bring a specialist to hack the objective on a mission. An occasional reward is a permanent boost of 20 to a soldier's hack stat. If you do all these things, robots will become your friends. This should be fun. Remember, XCOM's a game and it should be fun. If you're getting annoyed by it, let's take a break, come back fresh, and dominate some poor alien and make it run around as your pet, and it will make you smile. If you like, you can subscribe. We're brothers who enjoy playing all sorts of different games. So off you go, get dominating.